stickers out of wax. I'm gonna put the candle in first. But now we're gonna make stickers out of wax. If you would like stickers of your own, you can find them at TreasuredLetter.com. But we are going to make some stickers. I always start with the Treasured Letter sticker, so I'm going to get that started while we wait for y'all to arrive. I have these, which are really pretty, so I feel like I'm going to try some of these. See what they look like. They're like very dark, so they have like a black undertone with like shiny greens and blues over top, if that makes sense, and purple. So we're gonna see what it looks like with a bunch of these, and we'll find out. They are pretty. Hi, hello, welcome. Hi, I'm Erica and I own Treasured Letter. Welcome. I know I keep wearing this sweatshirt like daily, but I'm cold and it's rainy here. So how is it there? This is what I put in there for the Treasured Letter sticker of the day. It is. Thank you for noticing. It's like, it's a thinner sweater versus it's like a terry cloth inside versus the like hoodie, which is like crazy warm. This is like mid layer, whatever you call that. Okay. In the middle warm. I don't know what you call it. Hi Bean, how are you? It's rainy and windy in Ohio. Yes, it is rainy here. Pennsylvania still. I don't know what's going on. I went for a walk and I was not prepared. I was very cold. It was like in the 50s and raining. And I was like, why am I out here? But there's this hair product that I really love that they discontinued. I don't know why they discontinued it. It works so good. My hair should be a giant poof from being out in the rain, but it's not. Alas. Anyway, I bought like the new version, but so then I bought a local version, and that's okay. So I'm using that. But alas. Weather in Cleveland is always annoying. Oh no. Hi Dustin. Hi Nikki. Welcome. Oh, that sounds lovely, Amanda. That sounds lovely. They no one cares about my qualms with my hair product, but they discontinued the unscented one, and I was sad because the new scent smells like a great grandma's powdery perfume. Anyway, so I found a local one that's pretty good. Thank you. It's doing its thing today. Hi, Gabriel. Oh, Amber, I'm sorry. They discontinued. I know, tragic. But you know it's never discontinued. Treasured Letter. Oh, that's lovely. Ooh, not mad at that. Okay, so if you would like any, poetry, it would be helpful because I'm practicing to try and make poetry live. So we'll see. Oh, Peyton, you're lucky. I'd rather be warm than cold. Hello, hello. Welcome. We don't have any giveaways today, but if y'all would like to pay it forward, absolutely. It's called sponsoring a giveaway, and that's how we do so many giveaways for the chat. We don't have any at the moment. It does, doesn't it? That's pretty. It takes a little bit longer, but it might just be that my candle's lower. But like, look how lovely that is. It's this. I put it in this container, but it's not. This is from Jody, and it's really giving like not false advertising. Do you know what I mean? Like this looks like you want it to look. I like it a lot. Okay. Oh no, Peyton. Be careful. Mermaid vibes, yes. Love you, Leaf. Thank you. Makes me happy. Okay, so today was Dan's mom's like actual birthday. So if everyone could just throw a happy birthday Ava in the chat in case she sees this. But I went to the casino, which I think I'm allowed to mention on here because it's a lot less strict than TikTok. Anyway, so I didn't win, but everybody was so nice to me that it felt like I won. And I know that sounds cringy, but I got late checkout by 2 hours. I got upgraded to like a gigantic suite. I got coupons and 60% off the stuff that I ordered. And then they gave me an extra $30 off because they were nice. It was really nice. So we had a lovely time and thank you. I'll tell her. Unless she stops in, you never know. But yeah, so right now Dan's aunt is on a plane and she should arrive in about a half hour. So I'm really excited to see her. She's from Florida. So very exciting things in my world anyway. I love her. So when Dan and I didn't have money, we moved back in with his parents for a little bit, but his aunt was also there. So it was like a full house of all of us just being mischievous. So I really love her. I'm very excited. This was a long time ago, but it felt like that, Derek. Okay, so I paid $50 and they upgraded our room from a regular room, which was also really discounted because we had points, to a 1,800 square foot suite. So when our friends and Dan arrived, they couldn't find the hotel room because it was near the exit sign and it was these giant double doors and they thought it was like a stairwell. But it was our room. Our hotel room had 3 bathrooms and 2 bedrooms and a jacuzzi. It was ridiculous. So it was really, really fun. And I was really lucky. So I had really good luck. They offered us that suite because they needed to replace a light bulb in our room. I was like, yes. So that was amazing. Can you read this one? Absolutely. So I was really lucky and I had a lot of fun. So I didn't win, but I feel like I was still really lucky. And I got some new clothes for the honeymoon. Dan's mom got them for me, which is really thoughtful, but also totally against the plan because I kept getting her stuff. It was her birthday. But that's very mom-like. What are you going to do? So it was really fun, and that is why I wasn't here on Monday, but I did miss you. So this is looking to die for. I'm really excited. If you're new here, my name is Erica, and this is Treasured Letter. These are wax seal stickers, and that is stunning. Anyway, so we're here in a series called Relax, Melt, Wax, where I tell you my life story for some unknown reason and melt wax. So that's what we're up to. Oh, I was going to be like, hold this. Hold on. I forgot. I ran out of tissues, so I need a new one. All right. So, aren't these cute? I think so. Okay. Thank you. I do strive to be like a Disney villain, but it's tough. With my personality, doesn't really come off. But if I could be like a little spooky, I would love that. Like a spooky cute combination would be my ideal aesthetic, honestly. All right, so because I love like Halloween and spooky time, so that would be good. All right, anyway, so if you live in New England, I'm going to be out and about on May 31st, like writing poetry on the street with a typewriter. And I've never done that before, and I'm really, really, really scared because I'm afraid of people, and I don't leave my house that much. So this is going to be challenging for me specifically. I mean, for anyone who's not used to writing poetry on the spot, but also for me because I'm very scared. So hold on a moment. We don't tolerate hate speech here. There we go. So yeah, I'm scared. But if you live in New England anywhere, I'll be in Providence, Rhode Island on, I think it's Saturday, oh my God, 10 days. I'm so scared. May 31st at sundown. Does that make me sound witchy? Yes. But it's an event that starts at sundown called Water Fire, where there's like a river through the city, and then there's these metal baskets called braziers, and then they light fires in all of them. And then they have like music playing and local artists, and then they also have like people that dance. They'll do like dance things, and they have a gondola, you know, for the river. So it's very cute, very sweet, and it's free. So I'm going to show up there and write poetry for people and see if anyone partakes. And if no one does, well, I was brave. And if someone does, I might die. We'll see. But I'm going to try my best. Corella would be fun. I love two-tone hair. Okay, hello. What are the goals? The goal is $50 in sales or donations. Preferably sales so I can make you something. But I have stickers on here too. So sales or donations, and 75 likes. Those are the goals. Oh, and 50 subs. If we could just make a bunch of friends, that would be exciting. All right, this is the treasure letter sticker of the day, and I cannot tell. Okay, I thought this was like a bubble, but it's not. It's just the wax color. Threw me off. All right, you ready? This is the back, and this is the front, and it is so pretty. Next time I'm going to look for more purple ones because I feel like the blue and green took over, but it's so lovely. Love that. So I'm going to color it. I think just silver so that it's like the color is really popping, you know. That's my plan. I've never been to Argentina. Welcome. Hi, Becky. Memorial Day soon. True. Hi, Victor. So I have no idea what some of the stuff is that y'all say mean, but I'm just like, okay, welcome. But if you haven't liked the stream, please do, because that is amazing. And if you're here and you want to just say hi a bunch of times, or maybe some emojis or something to get the engagement up, it's really helpful too. And it doesn't cost you anything, but it's helpful to me. Okay, so this is the treasure letter sticker of the day, and then we're going to make some additional stickers. See what you like. They are always for sale if anyone would like any of these, or they will become part of the treasure chest for the sticker of the day. Also mystery stickers, same treasure chest. Look how pretty this is though. Oh, I love it. That is so nice. Apologies, Jody, I'm so behind. Last week was pretty much a nightmare of a week, so everything kind of got behind, so forgive me all. Hello, hello. Yeah, hello, welcome. All right, so I said to y'all that I would read a poem, so I'm going to do that, and then in the meantime, I'm going to make some drastically different wax seals. That way everyone is happy. So the first one is this like epic dragon that's new and beautiful and like very cool. The second one is me. No, is this tiny otter. So both are valid, both are amazing, both are cute in my opinion. So we're gonna make one of each. So what color would you like your dragon? What are your thoughts? I'm going to use this fancy handle because it's cool, and so is the stamp. Thanks, Amanda. But how cool is this? That's stunning. Jody sent that, and I love it. That's true. That is most men I know, to be honest. They just buy what they want when they want it, and then you're like, oh no, what do I do? And I have made a lot of gifts in my time, because I went years and years and years without buying anything for anyone. I made everything. So one year I like dragged Dan into the woods lovingly. That sounds terrible. And helped him, made him help me saw an old branch down that was going to break so I could make a walking stick for his dad, and I wood burned it. I'm really extra. He liked it though. So I have no idea what I'm gonna do for Father's Day, but something nice. Hi, Faith. How are you? Black and purple, golden or red. Okay. But you have to think of things that they don't realize that they want, which is even harder of an ask. All right, what did I just agree to? Black, purple, golden, and red, right? Okay, so black, purple, ruby red, and gold. We'll see what happens, and if you like it. Happy birthday. Thank you. It was just Ava's birthday, and my birthday was last month, so I'm going with it. Hello and good night from Europe. Hello. Hello and goodbye. In Northern California. Oh, that's awesome. I've never been there. I would very much like to go to the national parks around there. Like really badly. Hello. Thanks, Jody. Hi. Okay, I said I'd read some poetry. I'm a little nervous today, but we're going to do our best. Because that's what I do. I'm also working on a book of poetry, so I do need people to know it exists in case you ever want to read more of it. Okay. Let's see. What is this one? This poem is the first one I chose, so we're going with it. We're just diving right in. It's called Persevered. I wrote it April 18th, 2023. And the prompt was sort of a self-love poem. And so a custom poem, you can give me any prompt. And it can be very specific or not. It can just be a vibe. This was like a vibe. And then I ran with that. So let's see if you like it. Okay. I forgot water and I get so nervous. All right, back on track. Those are the colors of our dragon. I'm going to read you some poetry I wrote. Everything's fine. I think. Okay. It's called Persevered by Erica Taylor, which is me. Okay, carrying on. If you would like your own poetry, it's TreasuredLetter.com. Thank you. All right. It's called Persevered. To the body that's gotten you this far, to the efforts you've spent getting here, I'm proud of everyday achievements. What you've accomplished is clear. Things are rarely, if ever, as easy as we all hoped that they'd be. Motivation can be hard to come by. Persevere despite varying degrees. It doesn't matter how slow the process, a success since you've made it thus far. Setbacks brought additional challenges you carried on despite the scars. The goal is to keep growing forever. Each step is progress you've made. While we never truly finish learning, courage is continuing while afraid. So that is the poem. I hope that you like it. And I hope that the person liked it. And that's what it is. I hope that you enjoyed. I have many, and I'm making a book right now. So thanks, Victor. Okay, I'm going to check on this. It's not done just yet. Good, Outlaw. I'm proud of you. Hi. Why is everyone scared of me today? I'm so scared to write poems. The feeling's mutual. Okay. June 15th. It's really coming up quick, Jody. Hi. is it Asaf? Am I saying that right? Let me know, and I will adjust so I pronounce it correctly. Hello. Thank you for being here. Hello in India. Scared of an elf? Yes. That's me. Hi, Dorian. I'm so good. So I'm a sleepy little lady because for like 3 nights, my little brain has been like, she doesn't need sleep. Yes, I do. So I'm hoping that tonight's the night and I get a nice sleep and it's wonderful. And if not, I will eat chocolate cake tomorrow and that will solve everything. Don't take advice from me. Okay. Asif. Is that better? I hope so. Thank you for being here. Where are you from? I'm from the US and I live in Rhode Island, which is like the East Coast. I'm maybe like 3 hours from New York. People that aren't from the US, or an hour and a half from Boston, or an hour, give or take. So pretty close to things. Oh, by US standards, I know in Europe you're like, why would I drive 3 hours like regularly? But that's like a commute here for people that are into that. But thanks. If you would like your own, I designed it, and actually, if you look on the typewriter, my name is typed out. It makes me really happy. When I found out that people were wearing my merch, because y'all, like, you bought it, but then people came on the stream and they were like, I wore this the other day. I just started crying because I was really excited. Okay, anyway, I stand by that. It's very cool because I didn't expect it. But if you would like stickers of your own, please check out my site. It's linked in my bio, but it's TreasuredLetter.com. This is purple, and it's like a purple that I ran out of, and I have them here and there, and it's very pretty. So purple, ruby red, black, and gold, because that's what y'all said to do. So that's what I did. I was following instructions, and I think it's going to be pretty. Given I do pick out, if I'm being real honest, when y'all say like orange, purple, yellow, green, I choose the colors that I think will vibe well because I have like a lot of greens or a lot of purples, but I do my best. So it's kind of a combination of the two of us, but I thought that would look very like regal, like the purple and the red. So I think it's gonna be really nice. That is the nicest thing ever. I seem like a librarian. They're so smart. Thank you. A lot of people say art teacher, and I see it because my personal style of dress is give or take like middle school art teacher. Like I love color and I love things that are like too big and flowy. So I see that. I don't think you're wrong. but that was nice. That's a nice compliment. Thank you. Okay, so this is the newest of the dragon stickers that I received. I have a P.O. box, and sometimes people are lovely. And in this case, I received this as a present for my birthday, and I love it so much. That's the back where the sticker goes, but it's pretty, so I like to show you before I cover it up. This is the front. Isn't it pretty? Where's our music? Anyway, this is lovely. But yeah, the goal today is 75 likes and $50 in sales or donations. So if you know anybody who you think might like the stream or what I make, please send them my way, or like it if you haven't already. That would be stunning. Okay, what color? Should we do gold because the background has gold? Maybe. Let us see. This is a new gold marker, and I, for one, love a good new marker. Thanks, Ella. Okay, we're gonna color this, and it's gonna look super cool and like edgy. Is the best way I can say that without swearing. Okay, so going to do this. Okay, so if every single day I post the sticker of the day, where I choose a wax seal sticker out of like a big like treasure chest, And the only real difference I found with becoming a YouTube partner is that they screen my videos now. So every single time I post something, it posts as private, it screens it, and then it says it's okay. And then I have to go in and change it from private to public. I didn't know that. So one day it looked like I didn't post it, but I did. So today I noticed at 10:30 when I went to stream that it was private, so nobody saw the sticker of the day today. So I formally apologize, but I'm trying to learn, and that's just a weird little thing that happens now. But I don't see any other difference so far. I don't know. So we'll see. You ready? This looks like currency. Like you're gonna go to a tavern and give this and get like a mug of ale and a stew. Right? Ugh, I love dragons. They're just so cool. That's pretty. This is our first time making this one, I think. Pretty sure. I feel like I'd remember those cool wings. All right. Thank you. Reminds me of a Pokemon. Yes. I feel like I would be a good Pokemon mom. I mean, I probably wouldn't let it fight and I would just like have it on my shoulder all the time, but maybe not that. In retrospect, I'd be like, this is my friend. I don't think I'd be very good at all. Okay. That is so kind, Andrew. All right, this is what we're making. What color would you like your otter? And look at how pretty this is. Reminds me of D&D. Yes. I saw some videos of that. It actually looks really fun. Not like actually like I'm surprised, but I was just surprised because I have such a short attention span. But it seems fun. I mean, like low stakes for me though. I would be stressed. Aloha, hello. How are you? I went to Hawaii once and it was amazing. It was so sunny and everyone was really warm there. So the whole thing just reminded me of sunshine. It was nice. I made friends. It was really cool. Anyway, that was a long, long time ago. I went to visit with a friend of mine. All right, so, oh wait, no, with my sister, sorry. My friend in that situation was my literal sister. Okay. What color is a otter, you ask? No idea. So we're going with coffee, which I am running out of, but we're gonna pretend that we're not. And I don't wanna put white in because then the coffee will turn, thanks, Dorian. The coffee will turn purple. Cowboy, I don't know what that means. I love otters. Yes, white and brown. Okay, maybe we can do like an off-white or something. I feel like the white is going to turn it purple. Again. I keep making purple otters. Thank you so much, Dorian. That's so kind. It doesn't give me the option to like that one, so I'm just going to send you a little heart. But I want you to know that I really only interact with y'all. So when I went out, I have to be careful because in conversation, I'll just be like, and I'll just walk away. Like, I don't know how to interact in like IRL. I have to be much more careful because I only know how to talk to y'all and like never go out. I'm just a little poet that works from home, y'all. I don't know what to say. So I got to be careful. All right, I put bronze in. Black. Okay, okay. And then maybe if I put black and white, it'll... Did you just see that? The black wax just kind of got thrown at me somehow. Nahi, hello, welcome. All right, so I'm gonna cut this up just a smidge because if I put too much of this in there, you won't be able to see any of the other colors. And maybe some more over on this side. Like that. Does that look like an otter Or is it still too like artsy? I don't know. I like copper colors, so that's what I went with. But now I'm realizing I do have this, but I think it has a green undertone. I don't know if you can tell. I think that part of it looks kind of green. So I don't want to do that. I forgot about this. I have this. That looks right. Put some of that in. Hi. Hi, Timothy. How are you? Okay. There. That's an otter, probably. See what I mean? If you look at the white, there's a purple hue. I don't know. I put way too much wax in here for this little stamp. Everyone ignore that. Thank you. We're almost at 50 likes, though. Thank you. It is tiny little stars. What a good eye you have. Not all of them, but just some of them. Aren't they cute? Thanks, Milton. Welcome back. Listen up, chat. That's gonna be me. Oh no. I don't know how to interact, but my sisters are gonna roast me hard if I say stuff like this, and it's happening. I like panic and my mind goes blank, so I'm just like, bye. Run off to strangers. It's very embarrassing. I think perhaps I should just go home. But we'll see. Both, Dorian. Because I buy, so you can get like things like this on Amazon. Well, maybe like things like this size on Amazon for sure. But I buy them by the pound usually now because it's more cost effective and I go through a lot of wax. Both. I say ma'am a lot and sir, but like to inanimate objects. Like I'll walk into something and be like, sir. So I gotta be careful not to say that in public. I have several pairs of scissors around me for sure, though I did it off camera because sometimes I make people nervous. My lack of scissor skills. Do I have a cat? I do not. One of my best friends is super allergic, so I'm not allowed. Thanks, Aiden. I mean, I could, but I would like her to visit me and live. Okay, so this is promising. Only a little bit, like closest to me looks purple. Earlier today, I started watching, I've been in a marathon with Dan watching the Mission Impossible movies. And once we get into about 3/4 of the movie, I get bored and I want it to be done because the scenes are very long and they're really well done and I feel guilty. So we paused it like 20 minutes from the end and I'm gonna finish it tomorrow. I just can't sit that long. I'm so sorry. But I do think that like all the stunts look really fun. I was watching the 4th one and he's like on the side of the tallest building. I would love to do that. To me, that looks fun and exhilarating. So you might be like, Erica, what is that about? I thought you were afraid of people and going out. I'm only afraid of the people. I can do daring things. I'm just afraid of humans. So anyway, we'll see. But if you would like any poetry, there's mystery poems, which means you order it and I write you a poem and you don't know what it's going to be about. And you just get it sealed with wax with little rose petals in it. And you're like, oh my God, what is this? And it's a poem I wrote you. Or 2 is a custom poem where I will write it for you based on whatever information you provide. So you can be like, write me a poem to cheer me up, or write me a poem for my fiance, or I met somebody and I like them, write me a poem so I can tell them about it. Or I'm gonna propose, or my best friend is the best person ever and is always there for me, write them a poem. And I'll be like, yes. So I've written a lot of poems for friends and family and everyone in between. And yeah, so if you would like any, let me know. We got to 50 likes. Thank you. Okay. Father's Day is coming up, and if you would like, I have some very lovely Father's Day stickers and stamps. So I can write a poem for them. I also have a stamp that says Best Dad, and I think that's nice for any like father figure in your lives. This is extra, and I'm not wearing it currently, but I have mini lockets where I put glass. I don't put glass inside. I put wax inside the glass. I'm trying, y'all. Okay, that's nice. And the black and coffee stayed brown, so I'm really happy. Okay. So here we go. I will show you the Father's Day one I have if you'd like to see. No, hold on. There's still wax in there. I can see it. That's brown. Okay. None of these are on the website. Not a single one. These are all words. So if you're looking for your initials, hit me up. But they're not on there. Anyway, so this is the one that I have. It's pretty cute, if you ask me. I like that. So I have that. And then I have things that like dads will like a compass or let's see, things that everyone likes, in my opinion, that are just not specific to like in general. Would be like campfires, hearts, the compass. I feel like they're all pretty gender neutral in general, but I think that dads would like those. The Hunger Games, I read the books like a long time ago, and then I watched the movies, and I thought they were very fun. I have not read the new book that came out, though. Hi, Vincent. That's cute. I thought it was cute. True, I do have fish. I have like koi fish. I have a goldfish. I've got a lot of dogs, which is man's best friend, but like low-key. Everyone loves a dog. Anyway, so I have many. I do. The contact button for me is in the in my bio. There's like my website, donation links, a contact button, a wish list, other stuff probably. I don't know what else is on there. Okay. It's true, Jody. It's so true. This is a little tiny monkey. We had extra. I made this monkey. And this is a mini glass locket. So you can wear it and have a little monkey. See? I didn't color it yet, but you get it. It's cute. It's cute. Anyway, and then I have like large lockets with wax in them. That one is the one I usually keep in. I just think it looks magical. Do you have Stitch? I don't have any like Disney ones. Stitch? Is Lilo and Stitch Disney? I think it is. Okay. This is the back where the sticker goes. And this is the front. And I feel like I did a pretty good job keeping it brown, because sometimes when you add white to brown colors, the like underlying color shows through, which is usually either red or purple, in this case purple. So I'm pretty proud. So it's funny people say like trinkets and that they don't want little trinkets. So that is interesting, because the best part about Treasured Letter is that you can order a letter. And you know what people do with letters? They keep them forever. People keep letters. People frame letters. People put them in their wallets. People carry it with them because it's a little thing that you can have with you always. And it's cute. And it's old school and it's lovely. So if you aren't interested in stickers, send a letter. It makes me really happy. Okay. You're a wizard, Harry. I do have a bunch of Harry Potter stickers. All right, so what color should our little otter be? Because, oh, you know what? I'll just do a poll and you can decide. Is that okay? All right, so silver, gold, or rose gold. All right, you decide. I'm going to give you the options. Here's silver, rose gold. I think that might be the color of the stamp, and gold. So you decide. Whatever one you like is what we shall make. Hi. Habibi, hello. Thanks, dude. I really do love what I do. So before this, I was in customer service, and it was like a high stress atmosphere. And when people are having like their worst day ever, they can't expect it to be their best selves. And that is totally understandable, except after years of it every day and people just constantly yelling at you, you're like, oh my God, the world is terrible. That is what you think, because that is what you're exposed to. And I am a huge believer on your surroundings and having them affect your outlook. So I was like, maybe this isn't for me because this is bleak. So I started a company based on kindness. I started a company based on sending love around the world, kindness, community, a safe space, especially for people that are feeling threatened or need somewhere to be that they will be accepted. So that is why I started Treasured Letter. And that is why I have such a lovely community here, because that's what we work with. So now I get to see the best of people. The letters that y'all write, I type them out on a typewriter. So, they look, like this or like this. And then I seal them in an envelope with like rose petals and twine and a little bow, and it's nice. But the point is, I get to see the nicest parts of people's lives. Even like the sad poems that I write are still filled with love. It is just so refreshing. And I was talking to the woman that worked at the store at the outlet mall in the casino. And we got to talking about how she felt like she was like never gonna find love. And she was 19. I was like, girl, you got time. But like how she was feeling there's no hope right now in the world. And I never bring up my business because I'm scared to talk to people, but I was like, actually, like, I made a business that's like fostering like hope. Like, I made a business that's spreading love. And she was so happy to hear it. She actually took my card. She was so nice. But it was, oh, I forgot, I'm supposed to turn off the poll. Sorry. What one? Oh, rose gold. Really? So I was really happy to be like, hey, I send letters for people, and they are like, I've sent letters to old, I don't want to say old, like, it sounds bad, but I was going to say an old actor, like an actress who used to act like before my time. and older films, we'll say that, like back in the day. And I've sent things to a senator. I've sent things to people's wives, husbands, fiancés, boyfriend, girlfriend, daughter, son. Congratulations on your baby. Congratulations on your wedding. Mother, father, siblings. I haven't done cousins yet, but aunts, grandma, and grandpa. I've made poems about a lot of things. People's pets, and like memorial poems and things like that based on how people are feeling. And it gives me hope in humanity. And that is why I'm trying to get out more. And because you can't, first of all, a business can't succeed if you don't tell anyone about it. I'm trying to grasp that, but it's difficult for me, because I just feel like such an imposter. But but I'm trying to get better at telling people about it, and also like just going out in general and being braver and putting myself out there. That's why I really was so happy to find Seek Discomfort, like Yes Theory. They're YouTubers that are very successful, and I was so happy to see that they're doing well and that their concept of saying yes to everything kind of goes along with mine of like kindness and bringing happiness into the world. So anyway, if you surround yourself with inspiration, you feel inspired. That is an otter. The otter of wisdom. What do you think? Do you like it? That's exactly how I feel about Dorian. So my plan is to make enough money on YouTube to travel around and start giving out poetry to people. Just writing it and handing it to people to make their day better, to make them feel hopeful, to perhaps interact with someone who's very low and could really use a friend, and provide them kindness for a brief moment on a random occasion. I think that those types of interactions can really change, I was going to say the world, but in that moment, it can change their world. And that to me matters most. So that's what I would like to do. So if you would like to donate or subscribe or like or whatever those options are, that is the goal of this channel, is to be able to, I want to solo travel with my typewriter, and I want to bring kindness to people. Because everyone could use just a little bit more kindness, I feel. This is very cute. This is very cute. Anyway, so that's cute. Now, we've made a very cool dragon, and then we've made a very cute otter. So the next thing we need to make is something in between. So I'm going to try and make a poison apple. I don't know how that's in between. But I have an apple that I sell on the website, like a sticker, that is like, it's like this shape. But this one is this shape. And I want to try and get better at drawing on it. So I'm going to try that and see what I can do. I don't know what that means, but I don't like it. Okay, there we go. Love you. Hi. All right. How would you like to camp and travel? The van life, as they call it. So I thought about that because I would love to, go to different national parks and just places where people are there to just interact with nature and have a nice time and just give out some poems and like thrive as the little elf that I am dancing around in the woods. But I'm not a good driver. Okay. I understand that I've improved, but that doesn't make me good. So I am trying to be braver. So I did drive like Dan's mom to like out of the state to go to the casino. But I get nervous because I just don't think my car should be around the other car. So I'm afraid that if all of my possessions are in one vehicle, that perhaps I should not be driving that vehicle. If I'm being really honest. But I do think it's awesome. I still have my mom's favorite. That's amazing. I love typewriters. I have several, and I love them very much. I highly advocate typing on them. It is fun. And like therapeutic, because you have to like meditative, because you have to go really slow, or the typewriter is so old it skips. It just cannot handle it. And all of the typewriter people are like, oh, just calibrate it, it'll be fine. If you go too fast, it skips. It's really old. And that is okay. So this is what we're making. I'm trying to make it look radioactive so that you really know it's poisonous. But if I stir it then it'll just turn like a brownish color because of the green and red. So I have to just sit here and try my best not to stir it. So, hello. I don't know what that means, but hi. Oh, did I say, I think I said my name, at least in the beginning. Hello. My name's Erica and I own Treasured Letter. And if you would also like to, I was going to say own Treasured Letter. Nope, that's not how that works. Support Treasured Letter. There's stickers and stickers and super chat. Anyway, there's stickers on here and for donations, but then there's also my website where I will make you something beautiful and send it to your house. I have not. That sounds like a comic book. Is it? I don't know what it is. That's amazing, John. That's amazing. I want it. Okay. Hello, welcome. All right. So, I'm not stirring. I'm just poking the like extra one that I added in there down to the bottom so that it melts quicker. But this is what we're working with, and I'm trying to make it look toxic. So it's just this apple and all of your exes. Just kidding. So we're doing our best. Okay, so oh, you know what? Maybe I did hear about that, Anthony. Have you done one of those things, slam poetry? No, I mean, I've attended, and I also have some friends that started off as slam poets and now are rappers. So I have that experience and I've gone to see them in both contexts, but I am so afraid to be on stage that I have never. Also, it's a very specific type of poetry I've noticed. Like the way that they say things, they're very like they'll enunciate, and I am scared. So I would just be like, and then cry. So I have never done that, but maybe that will be on maybe that'll be my next like challenge to myself, because I am trying to get braver. Regardless if I cry, it doesn't matter as long as I get the thing done. But I've noticed that like my fears are constraints, so I'm trying to sort of break outside of that. So random. Y'all ask the craziest questions. Thanks, Jody. Okay. Thanks, Eddie. That's very kind. Okay, so I don't know where the neon green went, but I forgot that I used like the most pigmented red ever. So this might not have any green in it. My bad. But we'll find out the hard way. Okay. Why am I so nervous? Hello. And also, good question. It is difficult to be brave, but rewarding. That's true. Everyone does tend to be supportive if I just burst into tears. There's that. That's what happened at my best friend's wedding, because I was the maid of honor. I tried to give a speech and I just started crying. Everyone was so nice. I was just really happy for her. She seemed really happy. And she is really happy, but you know, at the moment, I just felt very emotional. As you know, if you don't know, welcome. I'm Erica, and I'm an extremely emotional person. If y'all are too nice in the chat, I cry. If I'm mad, I cry. If I'm sad, guess what? I cry. So I am who I am, but I do think that makes me a good poet. So we've all got our own strengths. Good evening, hello. Thank you. Yes, I am trying to make something toxic right now because, sir. All right, so I'm trying to make this green. So tell me, where is it? That's it? That's all I get? Where's the poison for Cusco? Where is it? Where is it? All right, carrying on. What if we like, hear me out. Okay, I have an idea. Is it a good idea? But I have one. All right, so the red does always take over because I keep using ruby red, which is the most pigmented color I own. So I never learn because it's the prettiest red. So it just doesn't occur to my little brain. But we're going to cut out this apple to the best of my ability. I went to Whole Foods and I got really bougie strawberries for Dan's mom's birthday. And they were called premium strawberries. And they were like, I don't know, $8 or something. But they were like the most delicious strawberries I've ever had. And I was so mad because I wanted them to like not be amazing. Because I can't afford to buy like $10 strawberries. But anyway, they were amazing. So if you're really big into fruit, those are there and they're really good. And they were a really big hit at the party. I don't know if y'all have ever had cotton candy grapes, which I love. They were like that, where you could like smell how sweet they are without opening the package. I love when that happens. So they were fancy schmancy, and therefore I was fancy schmancy. It worked out. All right, this is an apple. Is it cut out perfectly? Clearly not. I missed the whole leaf situation here, but we're gonna try it anyway. And then we're gonna make the whole background green, and then it will look like poison. Ooh, candy apples. I forgot those existed. Yeah, I don't even know how much is expensive for strawberries. I just know that I don't buy a lot of fresh fruit because it's like a lot. But I can't lie. It was the best strawberry I've ever had. So there was that. Okay. Yes. Thank you so much, Andrew. If y'all are donating, Andrew's going to match it, which is really thoughtful. That is so nice. Have you ever tried honey grapes? I did, but they were tart. Are they supposed to be sweet? Because I felt lied to. They were really sour. Anyway, I love fruit. Welcome. I'm fruity. I love fruit. It all works out. So we're making this, and it's going to be great. If you're noticing that I'm heating this up, that is the case. I am using the burner to heat up the metal so that this sticks to it, so that we can try and make the outside look poisonous. I'll see what happens. Okay, so maybe I should try again, Ashley. That name is deceiving. I was so excited because I like honey. So I was like, these are going to be great. And they were all like really sour. So I gave them to Dan's dad, who loves that. John, if you're really specific into apples, last year I had an apple taste off. And the answer, the winner, was Cosmic Crisp apples. Okay, if y'all didn't know, I really don't have that many hobbies, okay? My business is consuming and I really enjoy it. But one hobby I do have is that I'll choose one thing and I'll like waste money getting several of that one thing, and then I will rate them for my own fun and enjoyment. That to me is like the most fun activity. I know that that's, don't worry about that. Anyway, so like I'll buy a bunch of different apple ciders and try them until I find the best one, which I did. It was Honey Crisp apple cider. And then I went on an apple kick, and that was the answer. So yeah, I have, one might argue too much free time, but I would argue not enough. If I was rich, I would just be like, and here's a chip from this kind, and here's a chip from this company. Now let's taste test them. Like, I don't have, my demands are low. So anyway, that's what I think is fun. They're just really sweet apples. I don't know. Okay. This, I let it get too hot though, so I don't know if this is going to melt this, but we're still going to try. So this is what happens when you heat up the stamp. Then it stays in there, which is what you want if you're pouring another color on top, which we are. Now I am running out of this, so excuse me. So now we're in a pickle because if this isn't hot enough to hold it, all right, we're just gonna have to pray like 1, 2, 3. Wait, why did that work? Okay, anyway, so I'm running out of this color, which is a pity because look how glorious it is. But you really can't go wrong with neons. They're fine. I think that I would have really thrived in like the early 1980s because I love bows. I love hot pink. I feel like I really, I like that fashion. I'd be fine with shoulder pads. You never know, Anwar. You never know. I love having secrets. I mean, you'll know eventually. But not today. They are actually really good, John. That's now like the apple that my 2 best friends and Dan's parents buy because they tried it at my house. Anyway, I do sell the products, absolutely. I have lockets with wax inside. I have merch. I have poetry that I will write for you and send to you sealed in an envelope with wax. I have stickers. What else? Little messages in bottles that are very tiny that I can make into earrings. Mini lockets. I just made this one earlier. I haven't colored that one yet, but the one that I actually keep in it is a thistle. It looks like that. That's my favorite one in the whole world. Anyway, there's many things, and I would absolutely love to make you them. So please check out TreasuredLetter.com. That would be just stunning, really. I can't make bracelets because I have a friend on TikTok and she just started making bracelets and she didn't know that I make necklaces. So she reached out to me, which I thought was very thoughtful, and was like, hey, I'm not going to make necklaces. I didn't know that you do this. They're really beautiful. I'll tag you and vice versa. I make bracelets now. So I was like, okay. They are different than what I do, but small businesses should not be competing like that. So I'm probably not going to do bracelets because I don't want to step on her toes, and I want to be supportive of small businesses, especially when women own small businesses. We got to be best friends and support one another. Oh, for me as a person. I try not to wear stuff on stream that I don't sell because I think it's mean. Because I have all of the like test sweatshirts and things that I was buying before I like decided on like designs and like fabrics and stuff. So I have a lot of shirts that literally feel like sandpaper that I should have just thrown out, but then my logo was on them, so I couldn't bring myself to do it. And then I have like beautiful ones that I can't wear because then you'll be like, can I have that? And I feel bad because either it was too expensive to make or it just wasn't the vibe at the time. So maybe like later. So there are some secrets that I do have, but how long have you worked? So I opened Treasured Letter in 2020. So it's been almost 5 years next month, which is very exciting. For streaming, I've been streaming every night for a couple years now. It was just on TikTok. It's now YouTube and TikTok. So please follow me on both. Okay, so this is where we're at with the poison apple. Did it work? All right, so the edges are looking toxic, but like, I don't know, y'all. I don't know. It is fun though. I won't lie. It is fun. So usually I make it and then I draw on it. So maybe I should try that as well. Okay. I'm learning. We're going to try regular green and some red and see if it accidentally looks like Christmas. Yeah, I was thinking about, should I just cut them up or something and like put them on my wall? Because I try to be very cognizant of anyone with sensory concerns. So all of the t-shirts I have are very soft, and the tags rip out like with ease. Like they just come off like a piece of paper. Do you know what I mean? They just tear right out. So that mattered a lot to me. And that was like the first thing I ever sold for my business. And I was like, it has to be perfect. So I spent $300, $500 buying merch so I could try every size, like shape, texture. I did too much. I have like 20 hats because I needed it to be nice so that, you know, so that you could have it and I could be proud of it, you know? Anyway, so that's what happened. We're almost at, wait, we are at our goal. I think our goal was 75 likes, wasn't it? Should we go for 100? We're at 78. Thank you. Thank you so much. And y'all, our goal is $45 in sales or donations. So if you have a moment and you're in a position where you're able to do that, please consider it. It is very helpful for small business and also for the ultimate goal of paying off bills and then traveling for Treasured Letter. I'm also putting out a book, so I'm working on some things which are honestly more expensive than I thought. So I'm working on it, but it's taken a while. Oh, I don't have a little cake. I have an ice cream cone and ramen, pancakes. What other foods do we have, y'all? Is that it? An apple. I don't know. Let's see. These are wax seals, but I don't remember where I put the food. So, oh, this is the one I thought would be nice for Father's Day. I really can't explain why, but I love it a lot. Hey, lovey. I do love ramen. Okay, so where's the food? Oh, my mistake. I have grapes, bell peppers, strawberry. Why is there a robot with the fruit? A robot, an apple, cherries, candies, more cherries, pizza, tea and coffee, and an ice cream cone. So if you would like to see any of those, let me know. I do have a mop and bucket. That's my favorite. Although I think this might be my new favorite random wax seal that I have, which is a wax seal of me making wax seals. This gives me more joy than I can possibly articulate. I should write an ode to my love for that. I don't have any Indian food like curry or anything like that, but my God, is it delicious. I love it. But we can make the ramen because y'all have said you like ramen. So that's ramen. Okay, I forgot I was cooking. I don't know what just fell, but it was definitely a wax seal. I can tell from the sound. All right, so this is just red and green, but regular red, not ruby red, so that it's a lot less red. Y'all, did you see that Kiki's Delivery Service is in theater right now? I kind of want to go. But okay, so I'm in that part of the year where you like desperately want to, like you're excited because you feel like spring is here, summer is coming, and you want to eat like a bunch of pre-made food. I'm not in the tax bracket where I can like eat out every night at like different restaurants or like get takeout a lot. And I've been really indulging in that for the last like 2 weeks because I was having a hard time and I didn't want to cook. But so now I don't want to go to like the movies on top of that, but Anyway, I love Kiki's delivery service. It's very cute. If you haven't seen it, it's an animated Studio Ghibli film, and it's lovely. It's very wholesome and adorable. Thanks, Leah. Love you. Thank you so much. This has a hole in it, but it came out so perfect otherwise. So we're just going to leave the hole as part of the poison. The poison for Cusco. Oh my God, do you think? I will look it up. Do you think they have? Okay, so I love The Emperor's New Groove because I love Yzma. I think she's just the most wonderful villain. Anyway, do you think they have a little poison bottle with the llama on it? That's a wax seal. Can you imagine? Oh, I would love that. I would wear it every day as like a sticker on my clothes. Anyway, so I'm gonna try to color this. Maybe like gold? I don't know, y'all. It's not even showing up on here. Why? Let's see if silver shows up. I would love that. I would love that. Yes. I'll look into it. I will look into it. I feel like I probably should have done gold, but it wasn't cooperating. So we carried on and did silver. But I'm trying to make it look poisonous. Am I going to get banned for using that word too many times? I don't know how YouTube works, but y'all, it is a sticker. So let's not do that. And then I'll just put like a little outline on the leaf so that you can see it. All right, does this look evil? Pull the lever, cronk. Wrong lever. So does this does that look evil? What do you think? Should it be drippier? That's what I thought on TikTok too, though, and I kept getting banned on there. So now, if y'all didn't know, you can follow me at TreasuredLetter on Instagram, YouTube, and TikTok. But TikTok, I kept getting in trouble. So now I have to be like, it's not for kids, and I'm talking about my own products, and it's like telling me it's brand promotion, but it's just me. So I'm like covering every base trying not to get banned, but I kept talking about stickers and I got banned. So I gotta be careful. All right, but I do think that this is looking rather ominous and I love it. Okay, I'm gonna make you some ramen before I go. So, last chance to try and help us get to $44 and a penny. And we're gonna make this ramen. I'm gonna swap this out. I don't know what color ramen is because like when you think about broth, it's hard to say. So maybe like dark gold or brown. I don't know. We're winging it. La la la. What is in this ramen though? We want like veggies in there. Yeah, I tried to fight it and they reviewed it and told me that the ban still stood. I was like, we were talking about roses though. I cried. I was so upset. The first time I got banned, it was for a week and I cried. So I asked them to, because it was my full-time job. I'm like, y'all. And even to this day, I only stream on TikTok 3 times a week, but that is primarily where my sales are. Though we're working on it here. We're working. Anyway, so this is glitter. Is glitter too much for ramen? Because I feel like no. Anyway, so yeah, I totally cried. I was upset. But when they reviewed it, they determined that it was, like, they were like, yeah, we decided that that's still the case. And I was like, oh no. So I made up a backup account in case. And every so often I just show my outfit on it because I don't know what you're supposed to do with a backup account. So I just basically use it when I'm really excited about an outfit. I don't know what to do with it. So I'm just like, look, a party dress. So have fun watching that if you ever want to. But anyway, it could look like seasoning. So I'm trying to make that into seasoning, but then I put glitter in it. So I don't know, y'all. I think it's rainbow glitter. But that's okay. Today I had cup ramen actually because I was really craving it and I found some in my cupboard and I was really happy about it because I don't know why, but I like wanted that so bad. So I did have that today. So this is par for the course. Parchment. Oh, that's a good idea. Hold on. I put it under the scissors. These are gigantic and I love them. Oh. I'm getting a notification from YouTube. I don't know what it is yet though. But we will find out, and if it's good, we'll celebrate. I hope it's good. Okay, this is looking like fall. Like, you're gonna look at this and tell me I'm wrong? What have I made here? I don't know. I do not know. But we're gonna put in like bright yellow and try and offset that. Glittery noodles. That is totally what we made. It's true, Jody. But we're just pretending they're not there now. Hi, Aiden. How are you? That is fallish. It does. This is a cup of, I don't know, autumn. Okay. If you add stuff later, which you're not supposed to do, but I did, just poke it all the way to the bottom and try and get it to melt quicker than it should. Okay. It just said like from YouTube, so I was like, what is that? And I was like, am I getting banned right now? I got panicked. Then it went away, so I was like, I guess not. Let's see if it tells me anything. Not yet. I don't see anything glaring, so we're going to find out. Okay, do I believe in UFOs? Absolutely. I think that there's probably many things I don't know. But I also believe in like dragons. I'm part fairy, unicorns, magic, a lot of things. Where did the music go? Here we go. We are making wax seal stickers, which are like, oh, let's use this one. It's pretty and we haven't used it today. Isn't that a lovely hand? Oh, it matches my nail polish. Anyway, so we're making wax seal stickers. They're for sale and I can put them aside if anybody likes them. But otherwise, they will be part of the sticker of the day. I have a giant treasure chest that I choose from. But right now, this like beautiful fall themed sticker is actually a bowl of ramen. And I think that pretty much sums up my personality. I'm like, look at this beautiful work of art. It's food. I love food. It is gorgeous though. Don't you think? I do not love sewing. I'm so sorry. So like I can sew, but it's not like fun. To me, I get very like annoyed. I end up gluing things if it's for costumes. Like I'll glue gun it and I won't be able to get out of it. But I will do that in places. So I do not, I'm not good at it because I get frustrated because it takes like a long time if you're not good at it. But I do write poetry and I make stickers with wax and I make, oh, I'm not wearing it. I make glass lockets with wax inside and you can like change them out. So that's what I make. Those are some examples. And then we're making stickers and this one is a bowl of ramen because it's fun. And if you would like stickers of your own, check out TreasuredLetter.com. Okay. I think that they're probably one and the same. Like, I could perhaps trap you in a fairy circle in the woods, but then I would just be like, here's a biscuit and leave, because I don't have the, I don't, I'm mostly just an elf with snacks. I'm like, give me your name, yes, and then I like don't know what to do with it. Does that help? Okay, I have to color this, but frankly, I don't even remember what color ramen is because I've stared at this long enough now where I don't even know. So the noodles are going to be golden. I've decided. The chopsticks will be rose gold, I guess. That makes sense, right? And then we just need like a cute little bowl color and it'll be delicious. Don't eat wax. It won't be delicious. Don't eat wax. Biscuit prison. I'm just like, here's some cake. Okay, bye. And everyone's like, wasn't she supposed to take us somewhere? Okay. I do like sing speak when, okay, so every time we do a giveaway, there's an option on the website to sponsor a giveaway. And what that means is someone paid it forward and then we do a giveaway in their honor. And it's just a really nice thing to do because like they're paying it forward. Someone in the chat wins something. It's just, they support a small business. All in all, it's just very lovely and kind. But when we do that, I have people guess a number and I invert numbers. So I end up like trying to like sing song the numbers because otherwise if I read them, they're every which way but right. So so I did learn early on that I cannot be trusted with the thing that I made up. We're so close to our goals. Okay, so the goal is $46.01 in sales or donations and 9 likes. So if y'all haven't liked the stream yet, please do. And if you haven't checked out my site, also please do. You could get merch. We could match and be cute. Witchcraft in the spooky world. I do think that like this is a little cauldron and I just make a cute little wax with good vibes, but none of it's like malicious. It's just me like, I made you a sticker. Okay, so I'm gonna color this so that it looks like the noodles are in the bowl. All right, are you ready for the ramen that I have made you? I hope that you love it. You ready? This is the back where the sticker goes. And then this, that's the front. What do you think? That's true. My brain is going a mile a minute, King. But this is cute. I'm tempted to put like some more colors on the bowl so that it has decoration, but I'm afraid they're going to be way too bright compared to like the muted colors in the stamp, so I'm trying to refrain. But it's so cute. Oh my god, it's funny you say ramen time because the pancake one, oh, I thought it said pancake time. It doesn't. It says pancake love. My bad. Does this one say that then? Hold on. I thought one of them said time. Nope. This one makes me giggle because it says happy pizza. And I just like that because it makes pizza seem like a holiday. Anyway, I thought it said pancake time and I was like, how did you know that? But it says love, which throws me off. And now I feel like I'm in some alternate universe. But I have something on the website called a live sticker experience. And what that means is that we set up a date together once you get it, and we make stickers live together. We make 4 stickers live. So if anyone would like to make stickers with me on the stream, let me know, because that is an option. We used to do a ton of those, but I haven't really done, I think I've only done like 1 on YouTube. Correct me if I'm wrong, maybe 2. But I used to do them a lot on like TikTok and they are really fun. So if you would like to make anything together, let me know. But these are the stickers we made today. This is extra, so I'm gonna put it over here. All right, here are the stickers. Are you ready? What do you think? We have the Treasured Letter sticker of the day, looking stunning. These are all these like newer colors and I love them. It's giving galaxy, magic. They remind me of sequins, kind of. Like the shift. Do you know what I mean? So love that. Then we have a dragon that looks absolutely positively fantastic because I love dragons. And it's so fun how different they are because like my favorite stamp ever is the first stamp I ever got, which is this one. And like, look how different these look. Look how cool. Anyway, when you get a poem or a letter, like it's poured onto the envelope, so it looks like that. But if you have a sticker, it will look like that. Cute. Anyway, back on track. That's cute. I love it. Then we made an otter. That was clear. Thank you. All right, we made this otter looking very cute. And like, I just like the like pattern on the fur. I think that's nice. I think that's nice. I think it's cute. Then we made this as a science experiment. I wanted to see if I could make it look like poison apple. And I tried to cut it out. It's difficult to do, as you can tell, because it shifted slightly. But from a distance, it looks almost perfect. So I'm going to keep working on it. But I still don't think it's bad. It's just learning opportunity. I might color the whole thing. I don't know yet. Then I tried to make it again, and I successfully made a poison apple. I think that looks pretty poisonous and delightful. Then we made ramen because y'all asked, and I aim to please, and also ramen is delicious. And one time ever, Dan made ramen from scratch, which is like really in depth. Like he made the stock, he made everything. And it was like one of the most delicious things I've ever eaten. And then he never made it again because it was a bunch of work. And he was like, let's just buy it. But it was so good. So it would have been better if he never made it because now I know what it could be. Anyway, there's a place in Portland, Maine that has really amazing ramen. What is it called? Like Miyake's, I think. Anyway, if you ever go to Portland, they put like, they're like, I don't think they consider themselves bougie, but I consider them bougie. They put like crushed almond slices on your sushi and stuff. Is fancy to me. Anyway, it was really good. So these are the stickers we've made today. I hope that you've enjoyed this episode of Relax Melt Wax, a fun wax extravaganza where we lovingly make stickers and relax and melt wax. If you would like your own, TreasuredLetter.com. We are so close to 100. If 7 people haven't liked yet, please do. But yes, that is the conclusion of our wax making for this evening. Why does it sound so formal? And this is the conclusion. Anyway, I hope that you have the most wonderful day. And we didn't quite get to our goal, but we're only $44 shy. So we will add that to next time and do our best. Why? Because practice makes progress, friends, and growth takes time. And as long as you're doing your best, you can't do any more than that. I stand by that, and I'm very proud of all of you, and I'm so thankful for you being here. I love that Ferg. Waxtastic. That is the adjective for my life, and I'm very happy about it. Okay, so have the most absolutely positively amazing day. Thank you for being here. Relax, Melt Wax. Yes. Donation challenge. Thank you so much. It is the thought that counts, Andrew, and that is so thoughtful. So I hope wax listing. I like that we'll all just make up wax terms, and then no one IRL will know what we're talking about. But I'll know. Anyway. Love y'all. Thank you for being here. Oh my God, we have 96 likes. Y'all. 4 people. Are there 4 people here that could like this? That's a lot. We're so close. 97. Ah! I'm going to recap again for reasons and talk really slow. You know I'm not capable of that. Okay, so this has a hole in it, and usually I would remake it, but because it's poisonous, I thought that was perfect, and I was really happy about it, because to me that is a choice, and it's hilarious because it makes it seem like there's like a worm or something. Like the whole thing is questionable, and they're like, try this, my pretty, and you're like, no. And that's why I love it. We did get to 100. Thank you, y'all. I'm so grateful. It doesn't tell me afterwards, so I don't know if we made our sub goal, but our goal was 50 subs. I don't know, but I will let you know next time if we made our goal, and then we will add the $44 to next time. And I'm so excited. That is so many likes. Thank you so much. Y'all are amazing, and thank you. Thank you so much. Okay. I don't know why I get excited. I like go back here. I think it's because I'm so used to talking with my hands that I don't want to hit someone. So I like back up. Thanks, Andrew. What is that? Is that a little bird? Oh my God. Sorry, I don't have my glasses. I think it's a little bird with a sign. Thank you. I don't know math, but I think that gets us closer to our goal. I think, what did I say? 40, so 43, right? I don't know. Okay, 12. Thank you, Andrew. That is so kind. Thanks. Mysterious, what a good name. Oh, I love that. Thank you so much. Is it a little bird? It's a pear. Oh my God, I am blind. I thought it was a bird. Thank you. Andrew, I love you. 31. I can't do math in my head. I just cannot. I can do a lot of things up in there. Math is not one of them. We all have our strong suits. When TreasuredLetter is big enough, we will pay someone else to do the math aspect. We're not there yet. Thanks, Autumn. Hi, Ari. Welcome back. Pearbird man. Monsieur Pearbird. Most distinguished gentleman. Retired math teacher. I love you. Please stick around. I can't do it. Oh, it's like simple math too. But I just, as soon as like anyone is perceiving me, my mind is, there's nothing going on in there. There's a little hamster. It's not even on the wheel. Nothing's happening. Which is why I'm so scared to do these poems in person. So that is why the first day, like, I'm just going to be giving out poems, because what if my mind just goes blank and then I can't make the poem? Like, oh, I'm so scared. I do remember. Hello. I do the numbers, you do the words. Thank God. And I feel like I'm like constantly flabbergasted in here. So I don't even like speak well. But I do write okay, I swear. Order a poem, you'll see, you'll see. Calculator. No. It's the chat. The chat's the calculator. I'm naive, I'll just believe you. But the goal for tomorrow will be $31.01. Oh no, what day is today? Wait, it's after midnight, so it's technically still Wednesday, theoretically. So I'll be back on YouTube for Friday night type night, where we do typewriter ASMR with a vintage typewriter on Friday at 10:30. Thursday nights at 10:30, I'm on TikTok. That's amazing, Andrew. Oh, that made me giggle. How are you? So good. Thanks, Autumn. I feel like when people say they like my laugh, I get nervous, because my first thought is like, what if they didn't? You still laugh. Like, what do you do? Anyway, thank you. Okay. Anyway, so hi, Danielle. Okay. I'm going to attempt to sleep. I'm going to turn into a little pumpkin, and then all of a sudden, jammies. So that's my plan. I will let you know how it goes. If you're wondering, I'm just not sleeping. I'm just like tossing and turning, and my little brain is like, wee. So I'm hoping tonight's night that I sleep like a little angel, just passed out. As you can tell, I'm wired, so it's never gonna happen. But that's okay, because some of us are just nocturnal little elves, just a little goblin in the night. But I love y'all. I'm so happy that you're here, and I'm so grateful. Serious, I'll send good vibes for you. I'm so sorry. Love y'all. Sweet dreams. And I will see you as soon as possible. I'll see you tomorrow on TikTok, and then I'll see you Friday on YouTube. And I don't think there's commercials on the lives because I've been doing them vertically, so I don't think I get paid for those. But if you see any videos of mine that are horizontal or any of the sticker of the day ones, please watch them so that I can earn 83 cents one time. So that it hasn't happened since then, so I don't know if it's like a penny. But either way, it's supportive and I appreciate you. So, sweet dreams, and I will see you next time. Love y'all. Good night. Thank you for being here. Oh, and check out TreasuredLetter.com, please. Love you.